patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions.
All right, at the same time, we are also standing up for the Flying Antelopes, the Rangers from Enugu. It was really a fantastic one. They were away in Lagos against Ikorodu United. Everybody were hoping that highest that Rangers can do is to pick up a draw. And then Rivers United in Rivers were at home, ready to whitewash their opponents. That's talking about Katsina United. And they were leading by 3-0. Okay? And in faraway Lagos, Rangers were leading by 2-1. And somebody just flew a kite for the Rivers fans. He did them April Fool in May. And told them that Ikorodu United has equalized, and everywhere went agog, and they were rejoicing only for them the next 2 minutes check back their records and they said that Rangers was winning. Congratulations to the Flying Antelopes. They have done it once again with their manager who did it for them the first time and is doing it for them the second time. Congratulations. It's a big one. All right,
there's something you didn't pick out, but let me just pick it out within a jiffy. This coach left them, right? And moved around and still came back. Now, this season, they were somewhere around 7th position at the point. How did Rangers come up? This thing is what we have been talking about. Be serious with whatever you are doing. Take all your home matches, win them. Even if you don't win your home matches, make sure that you travel and travel well. That is what Rangers have done this season. Kudos to them, kudos to their fans. They are one of the best fans as far as Southeast is concerned.
All right, and I also want to congratulate all the club sides in the Southeast. Talking about Rangers, Abia Warriors, Enyimba, and Kum Khalifa. All the 4 were able to escape relegation. All the 4.
Especially Kum Khalifa.
Especially Kum Khalifa. Hi!
Nobody expected them to escape that relegation.
Kum Khalifa had already given up at the end of the first stanza.
Especially when that time they had the issue of traveling.
Their manager came out and said, we can't continue with this league. We don't have people to give us money to prosecute, particularly away games. But however that faith, that determination came back into them is something else. So how are they going to maneuver the next season? That's another question.
They have to start working out the modalities to face the next season. That's the only thing they have to do. And start sourcing for funds. Wherever and however. Start sourcing for funds. That is the Premier League for you. That is English. That is a Nigerian league for you. You have to travel because Nigeria is a very large country. You have to travel from north to south to west, all these things. But that is what it is. But if you can't handle it, continue playing even in the championship. That's in the NNL. It is not easy. You must have to travel. You must have to travel.
NNL is somehow limited.
Yeah, at least within the southern region.
Group B, Group C.
Yes.
Just within the.
But that one is a little bit easy, but you still have to travel.
All right, let's look at the matches that were played over the weekend, particularly from the Nigerian Professional Premier League. Warriors beat Abia Warriors by 2-1. Like we told you, Rivers United trashed Katsina United 3-0. Plateau United beat Kano Pillars 1-0. The same margin between Niger Tornadoes and Shooting Stars ended 1-0 in favor of Niger Tornadoes. Kum Khalifa had the better side of Wiki Tories, beating them 3-1. And then Rangers of Enugu went to Lagos and beat Ikorodu by 2-1. Enyimba beat Academy 3-1. The game between Bendel Insurance and Remo Stars ended 1-1. Bayelsa United trashed Kwara United by 4-0. And then Barua against Nasarawa, it ended 3-0 in favor of Nasarawa United. Now, when you look at the log, you could see where Enugu Rangers have really, made a name for themselves. And then I think this is their 9th trophy. I think equaling what Enyimba has done 9 times. So Enugu Rangers had 68 points at the end of the season, followed by Rivers United 67. And then you have Shooting Stars coming up third with 60 points. Ikorodu missed out in the Continental. So we are looking for the 4th club that will join them. That's talking about the winner in the President's Cup, talking about FA Cup. So the likes of Bendel is fifth with 56, Nasarawa 6th with 56. You have Abia Warriors down on 7th position with 55. Then Barua, this team came up last season and they have really made themselves proud. 8th with 52, Katsina 9th with 52. Then you have Plateau United 10th with 50. Enyimba managed to finish 11th with 49 points. Kum Khalifa followed suit on 12th position with 49 points. Warri Wolves 13th with 49. Niger Tornadoes 14th with 48. Kano Pillars. Everybody thought that these guys had gone, but you don't say die until it is over. They finished 15th with 48 points. Kwara United 16th with 47. Then you have the likes of Remo Stars, former champions, leaving the stage or finished 17th. El Kanemi 18th. Bayelsa United 19th. And Wiki Stories 20th last. So it's a pity that one of the privately owned club sites have gone down. That's talking about Remo Stars. With all the investments, have you been to Ikele before? You could see the stadium there and you see the massive infrastructure that guy has put in. Well, let's pray that next season they'll definitely find themselves. When you were former champions, they represented us in CAF Champions League, okay? And now they have come back to Canada.
When you play in the Champions League, it has a way of affecting you in the league if you are not strong enough. That was why they have to be giving kudos to Enyimba, who were playing in the Champions League, winning the league. At the same time, they play in the Champions League. Sometimes they win the Champions League and still win the league. So that tells you the whole story that it is not easy. That was why 3AC is still where they are today. I remember the year they were playing that was when it is called CAF Cup, right? Yeah. That was where they were, and they were relegated. So that same season, they played in that league, and they were relegated because they don't have the resources, they don't have the players, they don't have the human and material resources to handle the traveling, to go to travel to North Africa, South Africa, East, and then come back and play in the Nigerian Professional League. It's not always easy. So that is why Enyimba remains one of the best, if not the best. Yes, somebody might say that where are they now, but they are still strong. Whenever we are playing the Champions League, we will still be doing well. That was why I was somehow surprised that we are not playing the Champions League. Neither are we in the CAF Confederation Cup. Why were we 4-3? But kudos to them, they finally navigated their way and at least steadied the ship to escape relegation. Then next season, I believe everybody that is involved will always do the best. Then Remo Stars, it's a very bad one that they have gone down. But then that is football for you. If they don't go down, who will go down?
And you know one thing with Nigerian football, once they are down, all the players are off.
Yes, they want to go to another club. They want to go to where, because already they have the names. They have the name within the state. They have what it takes to play with Rivers United, Champions, Rangers, Enyimba, Abia Warriors, and then you know that you cannot be, the money you earn in the NNS is not the same. It's not the same in the professional football league. So
all right, we'll go to the league where it was red on Sunday. London was painted red. So also Nigeria was also painted red. It was red all through because of Rangers. Their color is red. And then you talk about Arsenal, their color is red. You go to Germany,
red.
Bayern Munich is red.
They won the FA Cup, the DFL Cup. Yeah. They defeated Stuttgart. Yeah. Yes, and by thunderous 3-0. So it was red all the way.
And possibly at the end of this month, the whole of Europe may also be painted red.
And that would be very fine.
Is it possible?
That would be very fine.
Is it possible?
Very, very possible.
Is it possible?
Very, very.
Are you sure it's not gonna be blue?
It does. Are
you sure it's not gonna be blue?
The pundits have refused to give Arsenal what they deserve. This match is, as far as I'm concerned, is 50-50.
PSG against Arsenal.
It's 50-50. It is not anyway. They're just giving pushing it to PSG. Yes. You understand? somebody
at the back is saying that Arsenal will die or PSG will just finish.
No problem. That is what other pundits out there have been saying. I'm not surprised that he's saying it here now, but they have to suffer.
All right, let's open up the lines. The number to call is 0814-299-1448. I repeat, 0814-299-1448. That's our normal number. For those of you who would like to celebrate Arsenal, you can call in and do that. Wow!
Please don't forget to celebrate Enugu Rangers because where they came from to win this league. If you understand my own angle, this wasn't easy. Arsenal were topping for a long time since October, if I'm not mistaken.
And the cathedral was really another slaughter ground for Arsenal
for Rangers. That's a fortress. That's what you have to make your home your fortress. Any team that comes there has to suffer, have to struggle. You don't just come to a playing at home. What Abia was gave us this season. A team will just come here, comfortably play us ball, dominate us. Some matches, somehow they started saying that it's because we are playing in Aba. Wherever that is your home, that's where you train. Make it your home, make it your own, and make it your home.
Well, kudos to Abia Warriors. They didn't really disappoint. Thank God they found themselves where they found themselves, and it was a really big one for them. Nobody expected that they would get to that level, but congratulations to them. They really made us proud. Please, congratulations to also Enyimba for escaping. For me, Enyimba, we shouldn't be at this particular point saying congratulations that they escaped relegation. We should be saying congratulations to Enyimba and Abia Warriors that they made it in the Continental. But this time around, it didn't happen.
Well, yeah, that is football for you. After all, some people celebrated more than Arsenal because they escaped relegation. That is Tottenham. So wherever you are, take it at that point. As far as you are not down. All right, in the English Premier League, it was Man United beating Brighton by 3-0. Burnley and Wolves played out a 1-0 draw. Somebody said, because he had 3-0.
Crystal Palace lost at home to Arsenal 2-1, and Fulham beat Newcastle 2-0. Liverpool and Brentford, the game ended in a 1-0 draw. Man City were beaten by Aston Villa by 2-1. And then in the game between Nottingham Forest, it ended in a 1-0 draw. Sunderland beat Chelsea by 2-1. Tottenham escaped relegation. They beat Everton by 1-0. And then West Ham beat Leeds by 3-0. Let's also celebrate Aston Villa. Over the week, they made it to Europe. They were champions, right?
Yes.
Freiburg by 3-0. Nothing. So
3-0.
It's a big one. So
3 confirmed 0.
It's a big one for English league this time.
Yes.
They are
and there is possibility that it's going to be all English affair.
Are you sure?
Arsenal beating these people on Saturday might be the third one because I'm seeing Crystal Palace winning tomorrow against Rayo Vallecano. Somebody is telling me that Rayo plays. I say yes, they play good football, but you cannot compare what they play against Crystal Palace.
There was something that somebody told me yesterday. I don't know how true it is.
Okay.
He said, in football, politics takes its game. Okay. Now that
if politics is in church, why can't it be in football?
That something is happening and something is brewing seriously.
Okay.
Aston Villa has gotten it. Crystal Palace may also take it, but they may not give it to Arsenal.
They don't need to give it to Arsenal. They don't need to give it. It's Arsenal that is going to take it. Arsenal is going to take it. Look at this team. The two sides has what it takes to score goal. Two sides has what it takes to defend the ball, the goal they have scored, if they score. The two sides are good in the midfield. Yes, PSG are more technical compared to Arsenal, but Arsenal are more physical compared to PSG. So you can bring in your technicalities, while those ones that has the physicality will outsmart you, will outmuscle you.
Ebuka, stop asking me how in the background. If you want to ask the how, come to the microphone and then
so
PSG.
The Vitinhas of this world, the Jao Neves of this world might find it difficult to handle the physicalities that MLS will come with on that day. That is physically and Declan Rice, because that's the formation that we are going to play. I've told Arteta the formation is going to play. The players, Michael Skelly and Declan Rice, then Odegaard sitting in front of them.
All right, time is no longer on.
Okay.
We have a student on industrial IT, Ebuka. Ebuka has been at the background making noise that PSG will definitely beat Arsenal. Ebuka, you were asking how is Arsenal more physical than so what's your difference here?
Talking about the side of PSG.
Yeah.
It's just about them coming out to play the football.
Okay.
Arsenal is the type of people that play a defensive game.
Okay.
If you should actually observe their type of play.
All right.
But then PSG, they are coming out, they are also defending.
Okay.
Then you saying that they are more physical than PSG.
Yes.
That's not true.
No. So, let's look at it this way. You say PSG is more technical.
Yeah.
than Arsenal.
Yeah.
And Arsenal is more physical.
Yeah.
Now, in the game of football, who wins the game? Is it the person that is more physical or the person that is more technical, more tactical? Because for me, if I can...
I actually watched the game last season.
Okay.
PSG against Arsenal. I think that was when they ended the
race for Arsenal.
You get me? So it's just the same thing happening this season. Arsenal were out there to play them, but PSG was just taking it one at a time, and then.
All right, no problem. Let me not argue again. Oh, you don't argue again.
No, I want to give you a fact. I want just 2 seconds.
Okay.
Did Partey play in that first leg? They defeated us. Partey did not play and they capitalized. This time around, as far as our players are all intact, which we know they are all intact, PSG will suffer. Even with when Partey came back in that second leg at Parc des Princes, they suffered. It's just that we still saw what. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm telling you. And that the referee still came to their aid on that day. But then that's the football for you.
Of 2 seconds.
That's the football for you.
No problem. Emma Dele is here pushing you.
Yes. What can man do?
No problem. Saturday will settle it.
We are coming on Tuesday to still celebrate. We are playing another and stand up for champions. For 3 minutes.
Obi.
For 3 minutes.
I'm not a prophet. I'm not prophesying this time around.
Okay.
Maybe the other time, November, was by mistake. Okay. Or maybe the Holy Ghost inspired. I said it. But this time around, I'm very cautious. I won't talk.
Okay, don't.
Okay, before we leave, time is no longer on our side. A lot of players are leaving their different clubs
and coaches.
Season, and coaches are moving. You know, the window for a transfer seems to have opened even when it has not automatically opened. Now, Pep Guardiola has stayed in Man City for close to 10 years.
Just 10 years. 10 years.
Yes, 10 years. And he has made a name for himself. One thing with this guy is that from Barcelona to Bayern Munich to
Manchester City.
This guy has really lifted up trophy. I think that guy in his shop, he has gotten less than 30 trophies.
It's supposed to be more because he won so many in Germany, right? He won so many in Germany and he has won 20.
Saying, I think that guy should be the most decorated coach. One of the most decorated coaches.
Yes, because 20 trophies with only Manchester City. About 3 of, I don't know how many he won with Bayern Munich. He won so many with Barcelona as well. So he's up there. He's up there. The only coach that can come out now and say, I'm competing with you can be the likes of Alex Ferguson. Sir, let me put it, sorry. Sir Alex Ferguson. This guy, the current Brazilian coach, that's Ancelotti. So that's the only coach that can come.
So what about your man?
Mourinho.
What about your man?
Wenger, you know, he concentrated more on with Arsenal, and then you know what played out, and at least he still won trophies.
I think we have a caller on the line. Or was it a flash? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Jerry Osmoko. Speaking from Ovim.
How is Ovim this morning?
No problem. We are cool.
Okay.
Before the semi-finals between Bayern and PSG,
yeah,
an Arsenal fan told me, I'm a Man U fan anyway.
Okay.
An Arsenal fan told me they would prefer to play Bayern in the final than PSG.
Okay.
I said, why? He said PSG are too mobile. They can take on anything, anytime. I still stand with that guy's word. He's an Arsenal fan anyway. That's his own analysis.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, invariably, what this guy is saying is echoing the same thing Ebuka just said this morning, which means it's a big problem for Arsenal. Can they contain the mobility of the PSG players? What?
Us is favoring this PSG to win.
What?
But that all is favoring them does not mean that they are going to win.
Let's leave it to Saturday.
We have seen it happen.
Let's leave it to Saturday. The likes of Salah are on the move to leave Liverpool. The likes of other players, a list of players are on the move.
Yes.
Now, Liverpool. When you talk about Liverpool, Salah is synonymous with Liverpool.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if that guy leaves, can the likes of a Kitike, what's the other guy's name?
Isaac.
Can they really fill up that space? Because when the likes of Daniel Sturridge, what's the other guy that is always biting and beating people?
Suarez.
When these guys, and even
It's only one, so
even Gerrard, these guys, when they left Liverpool, we saw the likes of Salah filling in and comfortably. Now, this other crop of players, can they really fit into the shoes of?
If they have seen that they cannot fill in the shoes, if the shoes are so much big, let them enter into the market and get good acquisition, make good acquisitions. Not traveling to Germany to get Florence. Somebody says Florence what? Florence Vest and the other guy.
Olisa.
No, this guy they are using it. They are defensive, right defensive. That's Frimpong. So they have to go look inwards, just like Mikel Arteta and his crew did. You get players that will fit into your team. Don't just go and make acquisitions just for buying sake. You spend almost 500 million pounds to buy players, and yet they struggle.
One of my friends said this.
You have to get good players.
If those guys cannot fill in the shoes of Salah, take it to their house and let them cut the shoes.
Let them cut it so that they
are put their leg and to fill up. But I don't know, but it's a big problem for Liverpool as these guys are getting. There's not only Salah, a lot of players will definitely move this.
Ebuka, which team are you fanning?
Actually,
which team are you fanning first before you continue?
No. I don't think Ebuka has any club in England. I think that's Real Madrid.
Yeah, I'm a right hander.
Okay, no problem. That is it because you didn't test last season. You didn't test any trophy last season, and you didn't test this season. So you don't want people that tested this season to continue testing. No problem.
It's not about
No problem.
The trophy is just about the real thing happening. PSG side is just like more wonderful side than Arsenal.
Okay, no problem.
Wonderful.
But then we'll just leave it for Saturday to judge.
Yes.
All right, time is no longer aside. I think we'll be dropping the anchor on today's edition of the program Sports Bliss. Ebuka, it's a pleasure having you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Okay, we are giving. You say it's a pleasure that he's bantering me. That's against me. No problem.
Let's leave the banter.
No problem. Let's just see. It's a pleasure being here as well. Kudos to all Arsenal fans, especially those that had their faith kept with Arsenal, not those people that were floating. Some people started floating even before the season ended. So let's just hear. Give us the song. Give us the song, please.
I remain your host, Ibukume. I am saying bye and God bless you. There's a picture.